Sire Denathrius kill.
Yes,
It's one thing we could do while we chat.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
So really just wrapping up BlizzCon. And I think it's a situation where I actually think so if you pay attention there's a bunch of us. Yeah, so I think the situation with BlizzCon, which is I think what we're going to do is wrap up BlizzCon and maybe you can find some. It was one of those things, right? You see the 2 or 3 pools before this? My logs were so much better. Everything was so much better. But when it came to the kill, I completely dropped the ball. As always.
I mean, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
So from BlizzCon, I think that WoW people are the least satisfied. Now, if there was HOTS people and StarCraft people, I mean, sure, was there some competitive StarCraft? Hopefully, but at least they had zero expectations going in because because the team responsible for the games they liked was taken out the back and shot.
Not literally.
Not literally, but team one, not literally. So they didn't have any expectations. Yeah. Now, if you're a Diablo person, Overwatch person, you knew not to expect 2021 because they literally told you a week beforehand. Which meant all you got to do for BlizzCon was, oh look, D4, new class. Remaster, done by incredible team in Vicarious Visions. Alright, I will get fresh, modern feeling Diablo that's actually Diablo 2 this year, and I'll have a new game to look forward to in the future. Overwatch 2. I can say that's probably not a game I've cared about that much, but there are people that I know who really have liked Overwatch, fell out of love with it, and are now seeing Overwatch 2 and actually getting excited for it. So it seems like, I don't know what they did, but whatever they said, from what I understand, it seems to have went down pretty okay with people.
Yes.
Other than issues with timeline and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a case where most of this BlizzCon was essentially, for non-WoW players, it was good news. Just not really, not enough and nothing surprising. Just, hey everyone, we're working on your games. Here's some stuff that you might like. I mean, Rogue for D4 went down well. Watch 2. Yeah. I've seen, I can't remember, who is it on Twitter? It's Benji Sales, who's a guy who's,
he's great.
He is fantastic. Who's starting in the realm of like game news analysis and sales analysis specifically, because he worked in retail for however long. But he's a big fan of Overwatch, and he was actually like, I don't think it was all caps tweeting, but he was close to it during the new Overwatch tweet. I was like, this is some of the stuff that I've wanted to see for years. So it's maybe the case where instead of trying to go and relive Overwatch 1 dominating everyone's gaming time for that period of time, they just went, you know what? We have an audience. Let's do right by them. Yeah. That's what it seems to be. Anyway, I may be wrong.
Yeah, which I basically that's just the way of saying that the only people who did not have calibrated expectations going into BlizzConline were maybe Blizzard when they were marketing BlizzConline and World of Warcraft players.
Yeah.
Because we got a tiny elaboration of a fact sheet. Now, a lot of you are going to say that fact sheet leaked, shouldn't have got out. Here's the thing. We go to the Blizzard press site every single time something happens, and we get the press kit. Yep. Those fact sheets are usually not even coming close to scratching the surface of what Blizzard will actually talk about at a BlizzCon. And that's basically what happened. They were not ready in time, and I think that just means that the WoW community is going to have a disproportionately negative attitude towards BlizzCon and maybe Blizzard versus other parts of, communities of the other games that Blizzard make, because they've been a little bit more taken care of. I don't think that's because the WoW devs have not wanted to try or anything like that. I think it is just because they got completely wrecked by COVID. And they got completely wrecked by usual Blizzard always seemed to go with the over-complex, over-engineered solution during beta, and the whole thing runs aground a little bit, which did happen this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the big things that's going to damage your scheduling during COVID is Blizzard are old. Like, I imagine they've never taken the steps to go, okay, what should we do in the case of working from home? They love that campus feeling. They love having everyone on board. They're like, okay, yeah, you want to work from home?
I sure do.
You want to work from home? Sure, work on stuff that doesn't need your PC or doesn't need you to be on our servers. Do your personal stuff. But, if you want to do anything cool, come in, sit down, have a chat, etc., etc. Maybe it's not always like that in reality, but I think that's kind of the gist of it. And they probably weren't ready for anything like that.
Yeah, probably not. So I think it's just that big combo hit their most live team the hardest.
Yep.
And with the other ones, all it's meant is 2021, now it's 2022 or 23. Whereas for WoW, it's just meant, we see it all, because as players, we're sitting there being like, what are we going to do?
We are definitely, as far as the fan base for a game goes, we are definitely extremely engaged.
So I love watching Impales.
Oh,
So we're on to phase 3 of Denathrius. This is the phase. Honestly, phase 1 and 2 kind of suck a bit. Phase 3 is awesome.
I like 2. I think it gets boring once you have it down, because it feels like it feels like a dance recital with our raid leader Dakar calling out stuff at the time, and it's good when you get to that point. But
seeing us fight from a tank's perspective is kind of insane to me.
Yeah, where are you? You're out of my range at all times as a healer.
Of course.
That's,
as a marksmanship hunter, my job is to make the paladin healer's life awful.
Yeah.
Do I do a good job?
Oh yeah, it's like there are times when
I'm always ready to die.
You're taking impales or getting hit by those pools. You're out of my range because you're on the ranged ad, but you're not on the ranged ad close to healers. And I'm a paladin, so range matters. So the amount of times I've had to pop a Root of Law just to hit you with one Holy Shock Word of Glory.
Nice.
It's fun.
Yeah. It's almost as if my actions can be felt by other people.
I think that's what raiding's all about in the guild. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, progressing on Denathrius was, I'd say, generally quite fun. It was extremely stressful whenever you're getting like double dipped by those things that you drop. Yeah, the fatal finesses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was pretty happy. Like our raid comp shifted and changed a little bit. There's a few people who will be having a mild chuckle to themselves right now. Hello, everyone. I can't sing that shanty on stream, unfortunately.
Don't catch me, please.
So we had some of that go on. We're only doing 2 nights a week. We were doing raid clears for at least one of those nights. We didn't get that much time in Denathrius. We took Christmas off, that whole period of time, off raiding completely. And we finally got it. And this is just like, for me, like just a nice pure slice of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Now, there's a difference, in patch 5.2. I was getting this nice pure slice of World of Warcraft while also doing all the stuff on the island. I've just been raid logging, but I've still got enough to keep my sub. I'm feeling pretty good, and because I've had a good fun time playing with other people. The idea of a new mega dungeon, extremely exciting. Even just having another 10-man raid. Yes, I'm excited by default because I'm raiding with a regular group of people, and that basically makes all the difference in enjoying World of Warcraft these days. I don't think it did in the past. If you could enjoy those other things. But right now, I do think that you just need to play with a group. And honestly, World of Warcraft would have less players, but they'd be happier players if Blizzard just removed the pre-made group finder completely and forced people to play in a guild. Sure, the player base would fall, but those who actually would scramble into a guild and then find a place in a guild, far better. They have far better of a time. Yeah.
I mean, there's one of our guildies in chat actually, Drove.
Oh,
hello.
2%. Will they get it? Oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't see Jorvith's name on the 900 meters. There he is at 4th. His name. Oh, you can't see it on stream, but he's on the damage meters, and his name is Valheim Smiley Face. I think you can tell what we've been doing.
Yes, we've been playing so much Valheim as a raid team. It has been very, very fun.